Alone, with the rumble of hooves and a light breeze, William de Redvers heads towards the town of Laurenum. Thoughts and memories are intertwined in his mind.
Henry, how long has it been since you left this world, making me promise to take care of your daughter Alice as my own? And now, after all these years, she contacts me, asking for my help. I remember Alice as a little, curly-haired girl playing on their doorstep. By what roads did her fate lead to accusations of witchcraft?
The woodland path leads him closer and closer to Laurenum, and fragments of Alice's letter flash through William's mind.
Accused of witchcraft. Of her husband's death. Out of having cursed the whole town. All these absurd rumors. Do the townspeople really believe it? Or is it just an attempt by someone to get rid of Alice and take over her inheritance? I'll have to find out.
The city is closed. No trespassers allowed. Turn around and go back where you came from.
I've heard rumors that your city is facing an invasion of demonic entities. Fortunately, exterminating such creatures is my specialty. This document certifies my right as a member of the Order of Arcanum to pursue evil in every form, in every corner of the world.
Warrior of the Order of Arcanum. Well, William de Redvers, perhaps you will be of some use to us. These are frightening times. Not only have all manner of wickedness flocked to Laurenum, but the local witch has cast a spell on us all. Death mows down our people like the fall harvest.
I'll handle it.
Good evening, traveler. You've chosen quite the time to visit Laurenum. These days, all one can find here is their own doom.
I need a room.
A room? Well, of course, a room. Business has been slow since the owner passed away, so we welcome any guest we can get. There was a time when the tavern was never empty. Such festivities we had. Oh. And once.
A room.
All right. No need to get heated. Second floor, first door on the left. Rest assured, it's one of our finest rooms. Furnished by a witch herself. She surely knows how to arrange things so that guests leave satisfied and leave behind a bit more coin.
The dream took William back in time, to the day the majestic gates of the Order of Arcanum opened before him. In solemn silence, William de Redvers knelt before the Brotherhood, intending to become part of the legendary Order of Arcanum. Now, all he had to do was wait patiently for someone from the Brotherhood to recognize his potential and train him. That day, it was Henry who chose William to be his mentor.
William, you have a lot of potential, but it's important to learn how to manage it. I've been training you for over 6 months, so let's see what you've learned. Try to use the inertia of your body to continue the combination of quick attacks. Attack me! There's still some work to be done. Some attacks need more effort. What about power strikes? It's not hopeless. The chances of surviving a fight are greater for someone who doesn't miss hits on himself. I could watch you roll around on the ground like a wheel all day, but try linking your evasion with your opponent's inertia, and then you'll have a chance to land a devastating blow. Never stop practicing. You can do a similar trick with a block. It's not as energy consuming, but it takes some skill. Try it. Not bad, William. I'm glad I didn't waste my time training you.
And I'm glad it was you who was my teacher, Henry.
Stop! Where are you going? There's no room for the curious here.
I'm here on business. I need to speak to Alice Greatwood, accused of witchcraft.
And who are you to talk to this witch?
I am a warrior of the Order of Arcanum, and I have come to Larenum to destroy the evil that has taken up residence here. If this girl is indeed a witch, I can stop her schemes. I've dealt with more powerful dark forces in the line of duty. If she is innocent, I will find and destroy the real threat.
Oh, warrior of the Order of Arcanum. Surely the Lord God himself has sent you to Larenum to deliver us from the curses of that witch.
Come in, sir. But beware, she may be behind bars, but she burned her own husband to death with one look.
Alice, do you recognize me? I'm William de Redvers, an old friend of your father's.
William, at last, I prayed my letter would reach you.
Your father was like a brother to me, and I made a vow to him to keep you safe. You can count on me, but first, I need to know the truth. Tell me what happened.
Oh, William, I'm so scared. You know I'm not a witch, don't you? Everyone in town seems to be in a conspiracy. They blame me for every mortal sin. Sometimes they say absurd things. It's a nightmare. William, please get me out of here. Otherwise, by God, they'll burn me at the stake and no one will stop them.
Who in town hates you?
Almost everyone, I think. But especially his sister Beatrice, who has always been jealous of our happiness.
Tell me, how did your husband pass away?
William, it was terrible. We were at a town party and suddenly, in front of everyone, Roger started screaming wildly, like something was burning him from the inside out. His body began to shake and convulse. His eyes turned white and his mouth began to foam. The people retreated in horror, and he collapsed right in the main square and stopped breathing. Everyone immediately began to say that it was the work of witchcraft.
Are there those who would wish your husband harm?
I don't know who would wish him dead. After all, we'd just gotten married, but there were rumors that he had debts and enemies in town. Maybe among Roger's things in our house you'll find his diary. He was writing something in it.
Got it. I'm on it. Don't worry, Alice. I'll get you out of here.
Who are you? Get the hell out of here!
I am a friend of your late brother, Roger. I need to ask you some questions.
A friend of Roger's? Alright, I'll listen to you, but I won't let you in the house. Because you know what kind of contagion is going around town right now. Father Ambrosius told me not to let anyone in the house.
Has Roger been ill with anything in recent months?
My good brother has been the healthiest of all. Ask anyone. He'll tell you. All illnesses have eluded him, but that damned Alice was still giving him some witch's potion. I've seen her go to the herbalist a few times and whisper with him.
Do you know anyone who wished Roger harm?
No, not at all. Everyone in town loved him. He kept a fine tavern where the townspeople relaxed and feasted. Even his rival, Sir Edgar, was very fond of my brother. You know, Roger was a golden man until he married that red-haired witch.
What happened after he got married?
Roger always hated redheads. And then he brought this red-haired Alice. She cast a spell on him. She cast a spell on him that made him forget his sister. He used to help me in everything. But after the wedding, he forgot all about me. Father Ambrosius is right. There is no faith in redheads. They are all the devil's bedfellows.
Who is Father Ambrosius?
Oh, Father Ambrosius is a holy man, rector of our church on the mountain. If it were not for him, we would all be long gone from this world.
Why are you convinced Alice is a witch?
I saw her drag a bloody baby into the forbidden forest with my own eyes. There, she quartered him in the main glade under the old oak tree, ate him one piece at a time. And when she took hold of the heart, it was still beating in her hands. At that moment, she noticed me, and since then she has been plotting against me and turning my brother against me. Go to that clearing. There are still remains of that child, and you will see for yourself that she is the devil's spawn.
Well, I've learned all I need to know.
I will ask Father Ambrosius to pray for you this afternoon.
There is something in the basement. We need to find the key. Hey, wait a minute!
What do you want? Get out of here!
I just want to talk. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Okay, talk, but don't come in here, or you'll catch a disease.
Tell me, why did you run away?
You tell me why you were chasing me.
I'm trying to find out what happened at the edge of that forest a couple days ago.
What do you think happened there? What do you know?
A woman allegedly saw a certain red-haired witch working magic on a child in the clearing, where you and I met.
Beatrice told you that, didn't she? The wretched bourgeois. I saw her that night. Because of her prying eyes, it didn't work out.
What didn't work out?
My baby was very ill. He was suffering. No potion could soothe him. So I pleaded with Father Ambrosius. God save him. Father Ambrosius looked at the child with his deep, knowing eyes and said that I must take the child to the heart of the forbidden forest, to a place where no pure man has ever set foot. I must leave the child there for the night under the light of the full moon. Only then, he said, can you expect deliverance and mercy? And if your faith is pure, the child will return to you freed from the dark forces. I followed his words and cast the child to the mercy of the night. And look, he's alive! He's well! His breathing is even again. His eyes are open and clear as the morning dew. Oh, thank heaven and Father Ambrosius for bringing my son back to me from the abyss of darkness.
Thank heavens, I am sorry to have disturbed you. I too need to go to Father Ambrosius so he can pull me out of the abyss of darkness.
Go, sir. Father Ambrosius is truly God's vicar on earth. He will heal us all.
One last request, miss. May I ask you to recount everything that happened in court to exonerate an innocent girl from Beatrice's plot?
So be it. I will help you if you destroy those creatures in the clearing. My son and I enjoy our time there, but because of these devil spawn, we have to hide. Kill every last one of them, and I'll tell the court what happened.